About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, A.J. Smith-Shawver. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
All right, ready to go here. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
That clips the zone, and the count 1-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Trey Turner at the plate. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. One out, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting third.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Turner runs. Pitch is high. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know Trey Turner is a threat to steal. You can't let it be that easy for him.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. Now batting Max Kepler. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Harris raging back towards the wall. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Back at Truist Park and getting to start, Christopher Sanchez. What's the scouting report on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Swing and a ground ball. Stott over to first in time. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Here comes a pitch. Cut on and lifted in the air. Kepler sizing this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Right fielder, Nick.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-2.
And now it's filled up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Harris brings it in. One away. This is Bryson's stop. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. No score here in the second. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall. 2 down, bases empty. And the batter now, Edmundo Sosa. 2 outs, bases empty. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Here is Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Here's the 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nobody out, runner at first. That one 95 to finish him off. Brian De La Cruz next up for the Braves. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The other way. Over to Turner for one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one missing low. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. That one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second of the year. It's 1-0. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. The 1-1. And there's a ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Soft contact in the air. Nice grab. So the batting order turns over. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. Right side. Albies over to first in time. Schwarber out of the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner with a chance now. And that one hammered. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Great approach on a nice pitch. Dropped the barrel on it. Stayed on plane completely through the swing and drove it the other way. Kind of have to tip your cap if you're on the mound on that one.
So here is Bryce Harper going back. Bangs off the wall. In to score is Turner. And they take a 2-run lead. Relay to third. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. Just missed out on a home run right there. But he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall. But still an excellent swing of the bat.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Reaching for it and brings it in. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. To the right side, but it kicks foul. That one almost got him. This to third. He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws. And they get the out. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Nick Allen.
Here's a 1-1. That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Jared Kelnick.
Jared Kelnick.
On the ground. Handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three, 2 now.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Edmundo Sosa.
And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going.
pitch was in and off the plate. So
Now
hard to
batting,
do anything
center
with a
fielder,
pitch in that
Brandon
location,
Marsh.
but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Ball.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Sosa off of first with 2 away. Runner on the move. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th,
Leading
now in
off
for the Braves, Michael
center
Harris
fielder,
II.
Michael Harris.
Next offering is fouled back. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Now
Here
batting,
is Ozzie
second
Albies up to
baseman,
hit.
Ozzie
Just not a good pitch to
Albies.
swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The Braves down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first, and Albies is retired.
Now batting,
Marcell
designated
Ozuna
hitter,
coming up to hit.
Ozuna.
Outside,
Ball
and that is
first
ball
base.
4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw
Now
it really
batting,
well. It's a
first
really nice plate
baseman,
appearance.
Here is Matt Olson. And that's in for a strike. A changeup missing. 2-2. He goes down looking. Back at Truist Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. In the air out to center, and that'll get down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily
batting,
been out in front on the
designated
off
hitter,
speed and
Kyle
pulled
Schwarber.
off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Full
That one
count.
outside, and the count's full. And ball
Down,
4,
ball
2
4,
aboard.
first base.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can
Now
get out of
batting,
hand in a hurry in these
shortstop,
situations, so
Trey
he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone. Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
He caught it behind his back. There's one.
That's an out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there. The new pitcher in the game, Dylan Lee.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So Harper stands in.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Popped up. And there's two away. Max Kepler at the plate. Ball to strike. Now one missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
Full count.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. Marchand at third. Turner on at first with two down. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that gets down for a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3.
Picks himself up at RBI. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Got it. Good job at damage control right there. Back here in Atlanta, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz.
I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Castellanos pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now
2 down, base is empty. And now 75. Drake Baldwin. There's the swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. A solo shot. It's 3-1. Nick Allen, the next to hit. The 2-2. Got him swinging. And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Next offering is fouled back. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting.
Edmundo Sosa getting ready to hit.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw. Save.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Hey.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Hit hard, should be extra bases. Stop, headed for the plate. He'll score.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now, Brandon Marsh. That misses, and the count is 3-1.
You know, these Phils really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
On a line out towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the run.
Spencer Schwellenbach will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here's the catcher, Rafael Marchand.
Oh, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Now a pop-up on the infield. Baldwin gets under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and Kyle Schwarber will come up. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. The 1-1 is fouled off.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And a curve is down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Now at the plate, Jared Kelenic. The 1-1 is fouled off. The next offering misses. Now 2-2.
Executed that pitch very nicely. Just missed with it.
Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Ground ball left side. 1 up, 1 down.
Out.
Now Michael Harris the second.
Now batting, center fielder Michael Harris.
Ball. 2-1.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses, and now 3-1. And that's a base hit into left field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up
Now
any better
batting,
than that.
second
Nice job of
baseman,
driving that pitch the other way
Ozzie
on a
Albies.
line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfect.
Oh, and a great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter Marcell Ozuna.
New pitcher on here, Orion
Now pitching for
Kirkering.
Philadelphia.
And this is an important
Number
part of this
50.
game. Tight score and still a
Orion
lot of outs to
Kirkering.
get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Runner at second, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. And now it's 1-2. And that one missing low.
2-2.
And that's off the inside edge. And a full count now. Popped up. Turner should have it. And makes the grab. And that is that.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back.
Braves.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
49.
Aaron Bummer.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality
Bummer.
pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's Trey
Leading
Turner.
off for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
And that's too high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one hammered left field. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Harper. The 1-1.
Ball 2, down.
Runner at second, nobody out. That one fouled off, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. And it is gone. That's one way to quiet the crowd. His second of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. So digging in, Max Kepler. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Well, that's a really good take right there,
Up
and
next
that's
for
just
Philadelphia,
mentally prepared,
right
knowing
fielder,
that if it's
Nick
not on the tee, you're
Castellanos.
going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Foul ball there. Runner at first with no outs here. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just misses with that one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Sets him down looking. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective. Bryson Stott now at the plate.
Bryson Stott.
Bummer deals. In the air, right field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So up next,
Now batting,
Edmundo
third
Sosa.
baseman, Edmundo
It's interesting he
Sosa.
plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Harris sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Matt Olson down.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that misses off the outside
2-1.
edge. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first, nobody out. Austin Riley at the plate. Just missed. Roll to short, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Now to first, and it's a double play. Two outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. Two down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the seventh. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that's a little bit high. Ouch. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
De La Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, this has become a dangerous situation now. Missing spots on the mound and an opportunity for this offense to take advantage.
And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first and save. Couldn't recover from the misplay. Jared Kelenic next up for the Braves.
Right fielder, Jared Kelenic.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is filled up.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Turner with the throw to first. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Daysbel Hernandez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Brandon Marsh digs in now.
Center fielder Brandon Marsh.
That one almost got him.
Here, 2-2. Full count.
That one hammered center field. That's back. On the warning track and hauls it in. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies.
Well, I did think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Pushed it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
And that one fouled off. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. And now the DH, Kyle Schwarber.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Fouled off to the right. High fly ball out towards left field. And that is a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Trey Turner now. Two outs. Base hit. And that keeps him from advancing past second.
Up next for Philadelphia, first baseman
Bryce Harper to the plate. Two on, two outs.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Breaking ball inside. 2-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Out of here. Into the planter, out in center. Home run. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 9-1. Pierce Johnson comes on now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Max Kepler, in the dirt, and that's ball 2. And a curve misses outside. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across, and we're in the top of the 8th. Well struck right field. That one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. The throw in, and he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Next pitch is downstairs. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Stays alive. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is downstairs. In the air, out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Carlos Hernandez.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. On the ground, right side. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. The Phils up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And gone. He'll touch them all. His second of the year. It's 9-2. So 1 out, nobody on. And next for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. 1 down, base is empty.
2-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That one off the mark, and now 3-1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
Just missed his spot on the inside right there.
So a man at first. Here's Matt Olson. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3. Here comes Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
And that's down and away.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Here's a 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And that one wrapped foul.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep. And then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Brandon Marsh.
2 down, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. Johnson fires.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park, bottom 9. Here's the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Number 75.
And that's downstairs and outside. The Braves with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Right down to shoot. That's strike 2. Swings through it for the K. Now only 1 out remaining. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen.
The shortstop, Nick Allen.
Next pitch is outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And a strike. Curve in the dirt. The Braves down to their final strike. Hard hit right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.